do 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 do. Hi, I'm Clara Hermit, and this is another episode of The Naked Truth. On today's Naked Truth, I wanted to talk to you about what I have learned by spending more time naked. Before we go any further, please make sure that you like the video, subscribe, turn on your notifications, ding ding, so that you don't miss another episode. You doing that really helps me and I really appreciate it. So thank you for being part of the gang. I wanted a drum roll, but I don't know how to do that, so drum roll, please. As well as making videos on YouTube, I am a personal development coach and I work with my clients one-on-one to help them master their minds so that they can master their lives. If that is something that sounds good to you, something that might interest you, please check the description box below and you will find a link to my website where you can find out more about working with more. On today's Naked Truth, I wanted to talk to you about what I have learned by spending more time naked. Now, before we go any further with this video, I just wanted to point out that I am not a nudist, I'm not a naturist, I don't see anything wrong with that. If that's the way that you want to live your life, it's not something that I actively partake in. Being naked at home though, hey, is something that during lockdown I've been doing more and more of. And the reason that I started The Naked Truth was because I felt really restricted. As a woman, I felt like my body was always viewed as a sexual object. People were always passing comment on my boobs or telling me I should do porn or whatever it was. Like, that's the only thing that I'm here for. That's the only possible thing that my body could be used for. And what I realized as I got older is that nudity isn't always sexual. Nudity can just be nudity. We have a body. We have a body, and in its natural state, it's naked. And so it just seems strange that nudity or certain parts of the body being seen, I don't know what a body is, certain parts of the body being seen equals sex, equals sexuality, and it doesn't necessarily at all. It just is a body, that's it, it's just an object. And I really started to look at, if you go to other parts of the world, for example, where women are in tribes where women are topless the whole entire time, the men of the tribes don't care about boobs. They're not like, yeah, lovely, lovely, darling, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't happen. So it's a conditioning, it's a programming. Part of my career as a personal development coach, I learned about NLP and how the mind is programmed. So I kind of started to put things together and I was like, I want to be free. I don't want to have my nudity viewed as sexual. I've been spending a lot of time in my house. A lot of time in my house. I think a lot of us have been spending a lot of time in our house. And I just got to the point where I was like, I can't be bothered to put clothes on every day. I suppose, when I'm at home prior to lockdown, I would be naked sometimes, but during lockdown, I'm like, I'm doing home workouts, I'm going to do them in my pants, I'm going to do them naked, because I just don't see the point of putting on clothes when no one else is going to see me, which I then just have to wash. It seemed pretty pointless, so I was like, do you know what, I'm just going to do this. I didn't really think about the outcomes, I didn't really think it was going to change anything for me, but here are 5 things that I have learned by spending more time naked. I've become way more confident with my body, and that's because I'm just getting used to, this is the way my body is. Like, normally I'm covering up my body and comparing myself to images of how I think my body should look, what's wrong with my body, it should fit into this perfect right image that's been pushed onto me, and this is what you should look like, this is what you should look like. But just spending time with my body, I'm like, this is what my body does look like, so this is what it looks like. And it's made me way more confident in my own skin, and I haven't had a chance to put that to the test yet. As you know, I'm single, hey, but I feel like for a fact now, if I was to be naked around somebody else, I would just be so much more confident, and not even think about the things that I used to think about, like, oh, they're going to see that bit of cellulite, oh no, like this is jiggling or whatever. So it has made me way more confident in my own body. We have the power to change how we think and feel about our bodies. Boom, I said it, we have the power to do it. A lot of the time it's like we want the outside world to change. We want, you know, people to stop pushing a certain image on us. We want people to stop kind of pretending that this is the perfect body and this is how we should look. We want media to change. We want celebrities to change. We want all of this external stuff to change. But one of the things that I have learned by spending more time naked is that I can change, and then that stuff outside of me becomes less powerful and has less impact on me. So that is something that is really, really, really important, is that when you start to change your inside, then you start to change your outside. What do I mean by that? When I start to change how I think and feel about my body, when I see my body, when I look at my body, how I feel about it, how I think about it becomes completely different. And that has been so, so empowering for me to be like, yeah, you got this, homie. So it's that age-old thing, when you change the inside, the outside changes. Change how you think about your body, change how you feel about your body. And I would say spending more time naked in your home, in your room, wherever you can, that's private, just you, and really getting used to what your body looks like. This is it, this is your body. It really, really helps you do that. It really helps you to look past the kind of filters that you've been programmed with, that every part of your body is bad if it moves like this, or if it has stretch marks or whatever, it's negative, it's bad. Really reprogramming our minds to be like, no, this is how it is, and it's perfect the way it is, because that's the way it is. And I'm not going to fight with reality. I'm not going to spend my life being miserable and telling myself that I'm wrong, or I'm broken, or I'm crap, or I'm this, or I'm that, because I don't need to do that. And by doing that, I'm just making myself feel sad, and I don't want to make myself feel sad anymore. So change your inside, change those thoughts, change those feelings. Become aware of how you think and feel about your body, and start to switch it up, because you have the power to do that. And when you start to use your mind, you can literally change anything. Master your mind, master your life, yeah. I'm so much more comfortable in my own skin, and this for me is so important. I'm going to be really honest and say, we have stretch marks, we have cellulite, we have fat, we have flabby bits, we have wobbly bits, we have weird shaped bits. We all have it, apart from a really tiny percentage of people, and for some reason we feel like we're all supposed to look like the really tiny percentage of people, a lot of whom have been helped along the way with, you know, plastic surgeries and etc. So I just feel like I started to get really comfortable with like stretch marks, cool, I might have like a couple spots places, I've got body hair, like whatever it is, it's like this is my body, and being comfortable in it is such a blessing, because otherwise we spend so much time, so much mental energy wanting our body to be something it's not and is never going to be, and it's like we're telling our body that it's wrong. Ugh, you're wrong, you're disgusting, you're supposed to look like this and you look like this. I've learned more about what my body does, and this might sound weird, you're like, what does it do, Clara? But in terms of exercising, so normally when I go to the gym, I'll wear leggings, I'll wear like probably like long sleeve, some kind of like maybe crop top or something, but I'm quite covered when I go to the gym. And if you tried on gym leggings or gym clothes, they're kind of quite tight and they like hold you in place, they're quite restrictive. But exercising, my pants are exercising naked, it's just meant that I'm seeing everything like this, wobbling around, wop, 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 wop. And just being like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be, but it gives me an appreciation. Like for example, I'm looking at my legs, because doing like squats and stuff naked, I can see the muscles working, I can see the different, you know, the way that they work together in an effort to make my body do the things that it does. And it's just been really cool to connect the dots, to connect the physicality of my body, the practicality of my body to the different parts of it, rather than still, again, trying to make it look a certain way by covering it up and trying to create a certain aesthetic. It's just like, oh, that's what's happening when I'm doing this exercise, or oh, that's what muscles are working. Like to actually see it and to actually experience it has been an amazing thing. I've really learned to have more fun with my body. Not that kind of fun, woo, but fun as in like just playfulness with my body, rather than looking at it and punishing it and being like, you're supposed to look like this, I hate you. I've just noticed some really long hairs on my ankles, they're attractive. But rather than being like that, I've just been like, I love you. It's made my energy lighter. It's made me feel lighter. It's made me feel more appreciation for my body. It's made me feel like more just connection to my body, and just be like, this is how it's supposed to be. I can't argue with the way that my body is. This is the way my body is. So I can try and fight it and be like, no, don't look like this, look like that. But realistically, I've really learned to embrace and love the skin that I'm in, and that's with all of the bits that come with it, you know, like all of the stuff that I might consider to be not great about it. I've just learned to like have fun, be more playful. I've been dancing around naked, which I would never normally do, or if I did, I'd be like, oh, kind of repulsed. And now I'm like, you go girl, you get it, you get it. So that has been like a really, really eye-opening experience for me, and mind-opening experience for me. I'll be back with another Naked Truth real soon, but in the meantime, please make sure you like, share, turn on your notifications, ding, 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 and drop a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you would like me to talk about on Naked Truth. Let me know what you have learned by spending more time naked, or if the idea completely freaks you out. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day.